Hi everybody, today we're going to make this cute purse. What you're going to do to make this purse is you're going to need a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock or designer paper. What I did was take designer paper, and the first thing you're going to do is on one end you're going to measure 4 1/4 inches from the bottom, and you're going to score that. I just have blue lines to make it easier for you to see. On the other end, the same thing, 4 1/4. Then you're going to turn it the other side from here to here. You're going to score 2 1/2 inches. So on this side you're going to do 4 1/4 inches. On this side it's 2 1/2. Okay. Then what you're going to do is you're going to look at where your two sets of lines intersect, and you're going to be drawing a diagonal there. And what I found was, if I started at this line, the horizontal line here, and measured 2 1/2 inches down and put a dot, and then drew from that dot up to where my two lines meet, that makes the perfect line on the diagonal, and I did that on all of the corners. So let's get a piece of designer paper and see how this comes together. Okay, what we're going to do now is show you how this all comes together. So the first thing we want to do is we want to fold this section in. So we're going to put a little bit of adhesive on this. And then what we're going to do is put some adhesive in the little triangle that was made when we put our diagonal line in there. And then what we'll do is we'll just fold on that, and that will be adhered. So we're going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to fold it so you can see it. We're going to take this and we're going to add some adhesive. We're going to fold that in first. And then the section that's going to come down, it forms a triangle, so we're going to put some adhesive on that. And we're going to fold this part down. Okay, this is going to be one side of it. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now you have the base of your purse done, and you're going to take a piece of 7" by 2" piece of paper. And what you're going to do is score it at 1 inch. So you want to do halfway in between. Okay. This is going to be the piece that is the finishing piece. Alright, you're going to fold that, and that's going to be put on your purse like this. Okay. What we have to do before that, though, is we have to put some eyelets on. And so what we're going to do is we're going to measure from the end 1 1/2 inches, and I just put a mark there. That's where I'm going to put my brad. Same thing from here, 1 1/2 inches, and then we're going to put our brad. Okay, and what you can do is fold this and use your Crop-A-Dile. I'm going to use the large eyelet here. With it folded, we're going to put the Crop-A-Dile in, and we're going to punch our hole, then go to the other side, punch our hole, and then you're going to put it on your purse like this. What you also might want to do before you attach the eyelets is you may want to put adhesive on this. So that all these edges will be down. It'll also be easier to do your eyelets. So you can just set it on like that. Now it's attached, you don't have to worry about it, and you can do your eyelets. eyelets are going in so that you can put your ribbon in for your handle for the purse. Okay, so you're going to do that to all of the eyelets. Is you want to take your round tab punch, punch out a tab. You're going to fold it in half. And you're going to put it on here. This is going to be the tab for your purse. This will be the front. So what I'm going to do is put some adhesive on this and then just attach it in the center here. The next thing I want to add is the handles. I took a 12-inch piece of ribbon, and this is very vanilla, and I cut it so that the ends are angled so I could feed it through the eyelets that I have. Once I have it through, I put a glue dot on it. You can tie a knot in it if you want. That takes a little more ribbon. But I like to just take a glue dot, attach it to the ribbon, and flatten it down. If your ribbon is long enough, you can tuck it underneath these corner pieces here. Again, you take it, because it's at an angle, put it through the eyelet, pull it through. Make sure that your handle is going to come up flat. Take a glue dot, put it on the ribbon, and then adhere it to the inside. So now you have your handles. The next thing I want to show you is the decoration for here. I'm going to choose a button, and what I'm going to do is just take the button, put a glue dot on it, and adhere it to the front. You could easily put something through that to tie it so that something goes through the holes in the button. In order to close this, what I've done is I've added sticky back Velcro. And how I line it up is I put both pieces together. One is already adhered to the purse, and then I take the other one and put it right on top of it. This part is sticky here, and what I'm going to do is push my sides in as I go and then close the purse to where I want it, and then I just hold that, and now it's Velcroed closed. And there you have it. There's the cute little purse that you can put just about anything in. Thanks for watching.